Spoke to Mardia, and she was saying that at the beginning of the workshop she really didn't understand what you did, but she says you've grown so much now that she actually knows what you do. So just tell us exactly again what you do.
Well, I'm an international transportation liaison, and I come in and group together transporting goods from various countries for people, for small companies, be it from loose cargo, which is a small cargo load, to a 20-foot container or 40-foot container, and I manage the whole documentation process for you, and I save you time and money on the whole logistics process so that you can focus
on your work,
on running your business and not having to worry about the
how's my stuff gonna get here. Now, earlier on you spoke about small business thinking that they can't actually import their goods, so they'd rather pay a little bit more. Or is it actually more cheaper to transport your things in from another country?
It's fairly easier and much more cost effective to actually transport your goods into the country, because there's various duties. Even though we are a duty country, therefore most of our products, when it lands and our consumers are paying so much more money, it's because we're paying duty. But when you actually bring in your product, there's various ways how tariff determinations we can look at so that we can get the cheapest or the most inexpensive tariff duty for your product. Most of our products that we do bring into our country are duty free. But when it comes to the textile industry, which is our clothing and our bedding, that carries the most duty, and the clothing within our country are much more expensive than any other country.
But do you work out the way for people, so if they could come to you and say, listen, this is what I'm looking at doing, you could basically do a quote and say, this is what it would potentially cost you, because I'm assuming that the rand or the value of the rand to the dollar or any of the other currencies has an effect on the quotes that you send.
Yes, it does have an effect, but not because the world is dealing with currency deals with dollars. So regardless of what the country's currency is, we are trading in dollars. So therefore everyone watches what the dollar actually is doing, whether it's on the rise or on the low.
And do you do that as well?
That we do, yes, because that is forex forecasting. But we're also able to take whatever product, commodity you're wanting to bring in and give you the closest landed price that your product is going to be landing at, so that you can sell it to your product.
So do you then actually can semi-forecast that product is going to, by the time it actually gets to you?
Yes.
Okay, so because I know we had another attendee at the workshop who said that sometimes it's difficult to price, because if the things come here and the price has changed, you can't change the price to someone else. So you kind of take that out, or you reduce it. You reduce the risk.
The risk of the customer actually making a loss on the product, because what we will do in the cost analysis, we will basically put in everything, all charges that is pertaining to your product that normally doesn't get looked into when you're actually importing your goods. And one of the main things and factors is your duty. Many people do not realize what the actual duty is for products, and they tend to many times go to the higher duty, when in actual fact that product could either be duty free or at a minimal duty.
Okay, because they don't necessarily know all that information.
They don't necessarily know. So within that, we do a tariff clarification of your product and see various ways, and also depending on what country you are actually importing your stuff from, or even exporting your stuff from, because many we have SADC countries, which is African countries, which is all duty free. So regardless of what's coming in or out of South Africa to those African countries are all duty free. So that's already looking at the possible way for you either getting your foot into and exporting, or actually importing from those countries. Currently what is happening is now that South Africa is trading or in negotiations with the European countries and looking at the possible having a duty free with European countries. So,
and you take track of all of this stuff, because that sounds like so much information in terms of business and export and import, and it's way past my sell by date when it comes to information. But that's what what you get paid for to do, to know what's going on.
To inform my client what is the kind of trends within the market market currently.
So I don't need to know any of that stuff, but
Yeah.
you'll explain it if it's relevant to me.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, thank you.